Okay, so the first issue then is food insecurity or food insecurity. The two are used interchangeably. Food security is a condition that exists when all people at all times are free from hunger. It's got four elements: availability, and availability is in the sense of simply food being there, food being there for you. So that would be food that's grown, food that's simply there available. Access is the second one, and access is what for most people is the key. So food could be available, but if it's not accessible to you either by growing it or being able to purchase it in the supermarket, for example, if you don't have the income, you don't have access. So that's the second concept of food security, is access. And then utilization is third. Utilization refers to how your body uses the food that comes into your body. So it's more of a technical term of the nutritional benefit that your body is able to gain from that food. So it's not just the calories again. So the macro calories the macronutrition which you receive through the calories. It's then the vitamins and the micronutrients and such that you're able to take a benefit from. And the key thing with utilization that we need to keep in mind is that this is the key reason why many children in particular die very young from what are considered to be hunger reasons. But oftentimes they're dying from diarrhea, which is otherwise a symptom and not a disease per se. But they're eating food that is mixed, for example, with polluted water, bad water, and they develop diarrhea. So they can receive all the nutritious food that's possible, but they will still not be able to benefit or utilize it from a nutritional point of view, and they will often then succumb to the diarrhea or the lack of hydration in this case. The fourth concept is vulnerability, and this is an overarching key concept that's very important at all times that affects food security all over the world, and that is the situation that the particular people that you're looking at who are food insecure are living in. So as I said earlier on, this would be for the bottom billion, primarily women, children, in many cases, women who do not have a man in their life, they've been abandoned, or they're widows, they're raising children, typically minorities in various countries, native people, the indigenous people, landless, those who are not educated, those who are literally oftentimes simply living eking in existence, living on the side of the road. So food insecurity then is simply the absence of food security. So to put it in a more structured framework that you can follow, so hunger status, right? You simply look at a segment of a population or a person or a family, look at their hunger status. One would be inadequate food availability. Again, is food available to them? Inadequate food access. Do they have access to that food? Again, by growing it, by otherwise being able to purchase it or trading it. Utilization. And again, inappropriate food in terms of the utilization of that food in their body. And then the underlying issues to do with physical and environmental risks, the economic and market risks, social and health risks, all have to do with the status and the situation of that person or that community or that family within the context of the food security framework. That's why it's at the bottom, but it affects all three.